Now welcome to another Meme Monday. No, we're keeping that, whatever that was. What was that?
I don't know.
Did you like glitch?
I was going to say news, I think.
I think you glitched. Oh, we're totally keeping that.
If you watched the news today earlier,
yeah, we're recording it
after
that.
After.
So this could
after
be...
he said I was done, he decided he'd continue.
Anyway, yes, we are continuing on, so this could be interesting.
We'll see.
Let's
Tired
kick it
Naboo
off.
Might as well be drunk Naboo.
It's kind of the same.
Drunk Naboo's
you're an
usually
angry,
goes British on
yeah,
the
you're
accent.
an angry British accent speaking.
It's not even angry, though. It's proper.
No, you get angry.
Oh.
You're an angry drunk.
I do not.
You don't drink very often, so it's okay.
I don't drink very often at all, and I don't get angry.
Well...
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Jeez. Let us begin. All right. Thor, the internet. I see in your eyes the hope of getting a hammer. I feel like this is a response to last week.
Could be.
There were some people upset that the hammers did not flow. Anyway, let's move on. A day may come when I lose all integrity. This already is questionable quality. Congratulations, you have received a questionable quality. A day may come when I lose all integrity and give everyone a hammer. Oh, I should have kept reading because
yeah.
Yep, and then look what I did. Now I made myself look like an ass. Thor. But it is not this day.
Wow.
I don't know if I like this.
Questionable.
I know, and I actually kind of liked it now. Now I am.
Do you have to reverse your...
They get both.
Do you have to use the hammer to break the jar?
The first time ever, questionable quality and a hammer.
That's so
questionable.
Weird.
Yeah.
You're going to get questionable quality. Wow.
But it is not. That was my like catchphrase last week. Not this day.
Yes.
Not this day. Next.
Not this week.
All right, we got Loki, and I don't remember what her name was. Did she have a name?
I don't know. She was like a judge, adjudicator person.
Yep. Neil. She was a Kree, yes. Mm-hmm. All right. You took everything from me? You took everything from me? All right.
Wait, are they trying to make her a great villain too?
Well, that's just lazy writing, says Deadpool for us.
What?
I don't remember her name.
No.
I don't even remember your name.
What's funny is it's in my brain. I can feel it roaming around in there, but I don't care enough to hunt it down.
Sassy
Naboo.
Naboo.
No, what's so funny? Okay, so they're copying other Avengers projects into the Marvels, and it didn't help them at all. But what's funny is Loki copied itself, kind of, in the show, where like the last lines he spoke in the show were some of the lines he spoke in original OG Thor.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
Sometimes it's like poetry and it rhymes. Sometimes it's just copying and it's bad.
It didn't rhyme at all. He wasn't telling a poem.
Oh, jeez. Next.
That's the Fantastic Four we deserve, right?
That's, no.
The Fantastic Four?
This is questionable quality as well.
Pedro-tastic.
I like Pedro. I do.
I don't know if I want him as Reed Richards, though.
No, I like the flaming mustache, though. That's kind of cool.
That's nice.
That's a nice touch.
That's very nice.
Yeah, this is questionable quality.
Good.
Good.
I would be concerned if you gave it a hammer.
No, there's no...
I'd be very, very concerned.
No. Next. Get in, loser. We're going over to the dark side.
For some reason, every time I read that, I think of Yuri on Ice. Yuri Plotetsky, like, get in, loser. Sorry. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how many people have seen Yuri on Ice, but if there are some, they will appreciate that reference.
Hey, it's not just an anime reference. It's an ice skating anime reference.
Yes.
And that's as far as I'll go. I really like Yuri on Ice.
Yes, you do. You watch it like every Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like a tradition with you.
Yeah, I got 2 episodes to go on this year's watching.
See? I told you. Next. Oh, look at that. It's a Mogwai versus a Yoda.
You mean a Grogu?
A Yoda.
A
I mean, a Yoda species.
I thought we aren't allowed to call it Yoda species anymore because now there are 2 of them.
Yeah, but we don't know what else. There's 3 of them.
Yaddle would be offended.
No, she wouldn't be.
Why would she want to be called Yoda species, especially when she's like, well, I know Yoda. Why aren't we calling you Yaddle species?
Because Yoda's older.
You don't know
Yoda
that.
Yoda didn't die. Like.
How do you know that Yoda's older?
Yoda's what?
How do you know that Yoda's older?
Oh, I thought you said... I didn't know.
Like, get tongue twisted? Did I get you?
No, you got yourself.
No, I got you.
No, you got yourself. How do I know Yoda's older? Because I know that.
I think Yaddle just aged well.
Did she? I don't think anybody thought that. I mean, what if they look like... No, I can't say that. I was like, what if when they're younger, they look like this? I'm like, wait a minute, Grogu. Grogu shuts me down immediately.
Good. Next. I'm going to shut you down, too.
Why does this look like AI generated?
I don't know. It could be.
I think it is. That's my guess. Me in heaven explaining God they were just memes.
Were they?
I like the look at his face. Like, I don't think so here. There's another door leading down for you, Peter.
It's not a door. It's just an elevator shaft.
Just the shaft, not the elevator.
I was going to say something, but it's not spicy week.
Oh, Jesus. Next. How Thor felt last week. Fellowship Nazgul.
See, they have the hammers. And like, yeah.
The hammer of quality deserves more respect.
What? Is that when you came back from the dead to tell him it deserves more respect?
Maybe. It does deserve respect.
Don't forget he threw it away first.
What?
Luke threw away the lightsaber
I don't
before Rey
remember
did,
that.
and then
When?
so that means you must have thrown away the
You
hammer.
mean in Return of the Jedi when he threw it away, right?
No.
He declared himself Jedi.
No.
I don't remember another time Luke threw away a lightsaber.
There's also the word Jedi in that title, too.
No, there isn't. Next.
Might be the last word.
Oh, jeez. You embarrassed me in front of Vanessa.
You, too, can have Kingpin fashion now at DSW.
Yeah? All right. Well, DSW is,
Is that... I don't even know if that was the right one.
Is that the big and tall one?
I don't know if that's a...
Where I have to go get my shoes?
Store.
That's where I go get my shoes, because I have big feet. Really big feet. And they're wide and powerful.
Or Hobbit-like.
Yeah, right. They're a little Hobbit-like. Not really, actually. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Okay there, Proudfoot.
Proud feet.
I knew you would say it, you Hobbit. You couldn't resist because you're a Hobbit.
I can't. Every time you set me up, I have to say it. It's like there's
I win.
this... No,
Next.
It's not about winning.
Oh no, this was about winning. Next.
This is where the fun begins. Master Skywalker, when's it our turn to slip and slide? I will bring peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new slip and slide.
I love that another person used the hand again.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a hammer for that.
They deserve a hammer for that.
It's a hammer.
They deserve it.
Yep.
You worked hard for that.
A lot of people deserved a hammer last week. I didn't get one, so
they
you don't
gave
always...
themselves one, so...
What do you mean they gave themselves one?
The hammer was there. I saw it.
Did you put hammers?
No, I did not.
I got to go back and check.
I didn't, but they all did.
Next.
I saw lots of hammers.
The Marvel's plot is just Spaceballs. Change my mind. No, I won't change your mind.
All I could think of is the part with the cats and memory.
You like the cats part. You were laughing when the cats were eating the...
Yeah, that's why I'm...
Sorry, spoiler warning for the 2 people out there who still want to see that movie.
No, but that's why I was 100% sure that it was a chick flick. Because they referenced the Cats musical, and I don't believe a lot of guys would get the reference.
Wow.
I'm going to be sexist, I guess.
You are being a little sexist right now. I'm a little disappointed in you.
You didn't get it.
No, because I've never seen
Exactly.
Cats.
But I think a lot of girls might get the reference, because I feel like we watch more musicals.
I don't know. I think you're treading in some dangerous water here in today's age of the internet.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
No, we're all...
Not really.
No, but I care about this meme. Well done. Moving on. Next. Breakfast is to be served promptly at 6 a.m., Steve. Not 6:10, not 6:05, 6 a.m. I can relate to this.
No, there's his dinner.
Yeah, dinner is...
precisely when the sun goes down.
Yes.
Regardless if you have just given me lunch.
Yes, which happens sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I slept all day and you gave me lunch at 4? It's wintertime and it got dark. It's 5 o'clock. Where's my
like 4:30 it's dark. So yeah, there's been times where I feed them like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and 4:30.
Only Kylo who's the problem.
Yes, and 4:30 the sun goes down and he's back. He's like, son, have you seen the sun?
Yuna's the one who only eats when she's hungry. You give them breakfast, she'll nibble. She's not that hungry, she'll walk away. Kylo will finish scarfing down his bowl, jump down, and try and eat hers.
Yes.
He's not hungry anymore. He just wants it.
Yes.
He's horrible.
He's so bad that Yuna ate some food and threw it up immediately, and he jumped down to eat it.
Yeah, you told me that story. I was glad I didn't have to witness.
I witnessed it. Yeah,
doing that.
He's got problems.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on.
Next.
Star Wars fans after Filoni gets promoted and can't blame Kennedy or Disney anymore. Now what? Blame Filoni.
We won't have a choice. Maybe that was their plan all along.
Maybe it was. Maybe Kennedy secretly did this to hopefully shift blame away from her.
Or we won't blame anymore because we'll be like, no, Filoni did it. It's gold. Maybe this is a test to see if it was just her we didn't like or if we actually didn't like the product.
Well, here, that's an interesting point you actually make there.
I do make those.
Because now if we, Dave Filoni is not a woman, not he's a white guy. So if we rip on him, like...
That means it's really bad.
It's no. Jeez, now you're making us sound terrible. You can't use. I'm saying you can't use the ist card against us if that's.
I can still.
Really. You God. Next. The next champion is your mom. All right, who wrote this? Did you put the name in the cup? That's my favorite of the Potter movies.
He was so angry, though.
That was was he angry in the book? I don't know.
Not like...
I thought he was going to kill him.
Into the room. Did you put your name in the pot, Harry? Harry, did you put your name in the goblet? Nope. I thought Harry was going to poop his pants.
He probably did.
You see the trail of liquid running onto the floor. Harry's like, wow.
Did you put your name in the goblet?
Did you have another student do it for you? And then my brain at the time went, that was an option? You could just nominate people who...
Oh, that's brutal.
Well, there was an age line so that the younger students couldn't go and put their names in. But what's to have an older student can't walk in there? How many could the older student put in? Could you dump in 6, 7, 8 nominations? They never went over the specifics in the movies. I feel like there were definitely specifics in the book. At least in my head, Albus Dumbledore's smart enough to make those specifics that somebody else can't write your name and put it in there. Like, what if I didn't want to compete? And then my name gets pulled, and I'd be like, no? Next. I don't want to turn.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Next. Bad Batch Season 3 leak. Hunter, what do your senses see? They're taking Omega to Isengard.
It's more like they're taking Omega to Mount Dantus.
Yes, there you go. Look at you.
I can know stuff and be tired. See?
Yes, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Good meme. Good job. Next. All right, kissing a frog. A poof. You don't look like the prince I wanted. You kissed a poisonous frog. Ooh.
I really liked this one when it was sent to me.
This is like dark memes.
It was, but it's still funny.
It's not funny. It's tragic.
Why are you just kissing rando frogs?
Yeah, why are you kissing rando
frogs?
Exactly.
Maybe she's greedy. Maybe she was like, you don't even look like the prince I wanted.
Okay, so that makes her...
Like, she wasn't trying to help
somebody.
Well, I mean... She's like, oh, I want a good prince, I gotta kiss the frog.
In her defense, a corpse showed up. I mean, Death himself, yes. But I mean, before she realized who it was, like, it's a corpse. So, you're not exactly the prince I wanted isn't like saying...
You don't look like the prince I wanted either.
Oh, boy. We need to not record these late when you're tired.
Next.
The 2 types of people at work right now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I sing that all the time, don't I?
In the wrong months, yeah.
Yeah, I sing them all year, but I sing it even more now. Cut it out. It's November.
That's you. You're a Grinch.
No, I'm the one who's singing.
You're the Grinch. You didn't make me hot chocolate yesterday. Grinch.
That doesn't...
You're a mean one. Mr. Thor.
Next. Door. More door. God, door. Nice. Sometimes simple. We've discussed that before. Simple is the best.
I got this from several people.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. More doors then. Ha ha. Next. He's got 11 episodes left. I can't help him. MF Sue couldn't get past episode 1 of Andor because they said it was boring. There wasn't a returning character cameo every 5 seconds. No, there wasn't.
No, there was not.
No. But you should have gotten past.
Not every 5 seconds.
No, every 15.
But Mon Mothma came back.
No, yeah, Mon Mothma was like the only character from elsewhere.
Andor.
I don't count Andor because he's like the main character, so he wasn't like a. Not Nemec. You're talking Melchi.
No, Melchi.
Yeah, but I mean, he was like a milkshake. Jeez. Next, my girlfriend inviting me over to her family's for Thanksgiving. My girlfriend. Promise you won't get all political in front of my family. Me. Don't worry. All I talk about is Star Wars. Me 3 drinks in. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. What's wrong with that?
Well, it gets a little dark when you start running around chasing the younglings.
With a lightsaber.
Well, in your case, it's that replica of Thor's hammer over there.
Yeah.
I call it a replica, but it's not heavy or anything. I can lift it.
Can you? Are you worthy of lifting it?
Even Kylo's knocked it off the shelf.
Yeah, he has.
So, it must be a replica.
Must be. Next. My wife left me. Says I love Star Wars more than her. You've asked me that before. Like, genuinely.
That's because it's true.
No. No, it's not.
Keep going.
All right. What did you tell her? May divorce be with you. I don't want to give this one a hammer.
But are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I obviously I don't love Star Wars more than you. Anymore. Not since Disney bought it. Next. When you're getting roasted, but then you think of the perfect comeback hours later. Thor Skywalker. More like Thor Simpwalker. Questionable quality.
What?
And I didn't need time to think about that.
What?
Yep, you get that immediately. I had my comeback immediately.
Okay, Thor Simpwalker.
Oh. Next. Thor. Be fair and give those deserving a hammer. Thor. Give no one a hammer. You know, it was a week of no hammers.
No hammers.
Because the theme was hammers. It would have just been too many hammers.
No, it wouldn't have.
Too many to juggle.
You can't have too many hammers.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
I think you can.
Ask me how I opened 2 popsicles.
Oh, jeez. I'm not going to ask that.
Next.
No one's going to understand that.
Exactly. No one needs the
We're
story.
never going to tell that story either.
No.
Next. Saying you need to calm down, lacking in empathy, a rude command, stating the obvious. Saying, good, let the hate flow through you, affirmative of their feelings, confirms it's normal to be upset, helps them embrace the unlimited potential of the dark side. Good. You knew I was going to do that, and you beat me to it.
Yeah. But usually you'd say, good, Anakin.
Yeah. Good, Anakin, good.
Yeah. See, I don't need to know Star Wars quotes, just yours.
You can learn a lot from Star Wars just listening to what I say. I mean...
I don't need to watch Star Wars to learn the Star Wars quotes. I just have to be in a room with you for 5 minutes or less.
10.
No.
I can go 10 minutes without quoting Star Wars.
When you're sleeping?
No, I mumble in my sleep. Good.
Well, apparently I beat you up in my sleep.
You did.
I pinched you or something.
You pinched me and I woke up in a panic because I'm like, what? What's going on? What's wrong? And you were sound asleep. That was not cool, man. Not cool.
You must have annoyed me in my dreams.
That I believe.
Maybe I heard you muttering your Star Wars quotes.
That's probably what it was. You heard me making like lightsaber noises in my sleep.
I'm going to start taking weapons to bed.
Probably a bad idea.
Next.
What? Nothing. Ravona has been looking at me kind of a lot all day. I would be creeped out by it, but it's nothing compared to the way Miss Minutes looks at me. Miss Minutes was a little weird.
Did you put her face on the mannequin? It was like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She had some problems.
Some? Maybe this is just a lesson to the downfalls of AI and what they will become.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
It's a good point.
You're not wrong about that.
Disney was subconsciously... It was funny because Secret Invasion, they're like, look, AI. We did an AI intro.
Yeah,
and everyone's like,
tell.
Boy, we hated it. And then they get to Loki and they're like, look, it's AI. Look how it's progressing. And everyone's like, that's freaky.
Yeah. That's a lesson.
It's a lesson. Disney's like, maybe AI is not so good, right? Right.
Maybe not.
Right.
Certainly not good at making openings.
Oh, that was a rough
That was rough. Next. I only watched The Mandalorian for the plot.
I like how you... I could tell when you got to the last picture and you're...
Yeah, I got to the...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good-looking frog lady.
She has a name.
Does she?
Frog lady? She has a name.
What's her name, then?
I'm not telling you.
Because you don't know.
If you don't have enough courtesy to learn the names of all of the Mandalorian key characters... I'm not going to help you.
It's Frog Lady.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, but it's Frog Lady.
I'm going to call you Tall Guy.
Okay. By the way, I am 6'4".
The comments already will tell me that.
Next. Rest in peace, Jeans Guy. The now infamous Jeans Guy blooper in Chapter 12 of The Mandalorian has been digitally removed. I can't believe he's gone. I can.
I know. What's sad to
He didn't even get his day. Bad other heroes and villains.
It's like I'm pretty sure they fixed the Game of Thrones where there were coffee cups.
Oh, the coffee cup, yeah.
Cups everywhere.
Were there everywhere?
Cups and water bottles. There were like, in the last episode alone, there were a bunch.
Really? I thought there was only the Starbucks cup in the
No,
one.
there were some water bottles. In the scene when they're all sitting around in like the Coliseum or something, there's like a bunch of water bottles on the floor. And they try to set them behind chair legs, but sometimes the angles, you're like, is that a... Yeah, that's a water bottle, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's been a hot day and nobody wanted to follow the rules about leaving their water bottles at the, concession table.
Sure.
That has a name too, that's not the name.
It is now.
No, it's not.
It's the Frog Lady table. Next. Thor, but not to this day. The Fellowship and Nazgul making dank memes for Hammer Day. Wow, it called Hammer Day? Did it have like a name?
It was the Day of the Hammers.
Oh my goodness.
Hammer Day, the Day
and
of the
it
Hammers.
wasn't the Day of the Hammers, actually.
Yeah, and you ruined
I ruined it. I totally ruined it, didn't I?
I
totally
thought you would
fumbled
actually give hammers on Hammer Day for fun.
Now you're making me feel really bad.
Well, obviously they felt really
Others
bad. Look
have
what they
made
felt like you did to them.
Others have made me feel bad about this too.
And jumped on them from like the top rope.
I feel bad now.
Good.
Next Hammer Day, I'll be generous.
There may not be a next Hammer Day with how you treated this Hammer Day.
I failed.
You did. And they've let you know.
I'm sorry,
They
everybody.
set memes to show me how they felt.
I'm sorry.
Good.
But not this day.
Oh. Next.
No, I really am. I didn't mean to. I thought it was funny, and then the thing is, like, at first I'm like, oh, this is kind of clever of me, and then like, wow, these are really good memes, and I got to stick with it. So I felt bad and stupid in the end. So there it is. There's the truth of Hammer Day. Next. Still have no idea how the first one led to parts 2 and 3. Sandra Bullock 20 Days. I never realized this.
It's because of the chick flick. I knew there was a movie called 28 Days, and I was like, the first time I heard of 28 Days Later, I was like, this
is not a sequel. It's not. No, 28 weeks later. By then, the relationship was over.
28 Days Later, fantastic zombie movie, though.
Oh.
Really good zombie movie.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's good.
Yeah.
I don't know that I saw
I have
the
seen
other
21 Weeks Later. I didn't like it as much.
28 weeks. I think you said 21.
Whatever.
Maybe if you would have watched 28, you would have seen the... Nope.
No.
Okay. Next. This should become a thing. Knowing Lego, it will.
As long, hey, all somebody has to do is make that custom minifig because that little ship
already exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I might have one on the shelf.
I think you do.
A little one? I think I have
well,
a
you
little
have
one
the
next
full
to the big
size,
one.
yeah, you do. That's right.
I did get the black label Luke Sandspeeder.
You did. It's sitting right there.
Oh, and there is the little Sandspeeder right next to it.
Oh my god, it is.
I need a little shin now. I need that shin.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. You aren't going to help me with that. Next.
The real reason why we celebrate Thanksgiving.
Godzilla saved us from that turkey.
Is this real?
It's Turkidon.
Is that... Am I being pranked right now?
Only if you believe it.
Okay. I didn't believe it, but then again, like, there's been some weird things, I know, in the Godzilla time.
Just next. You're done.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This gets a fork.
No, there's
a fork
no
of feasting?
Next. Just next. Not now.
Nope, not happening.
No.
Kei Hu Kwan, can I be in Star Wars, please? Kathleen, I'm sure we can think of something. We already have a Jar Jar.
That's Jar Jar's brother. Raj.
Raj?
Jar Jar backwards.
I know. I think we all got it.
I don't know.
I think we can find a better role for him than that.
He can do a lot of things. I mean, he was even in Everywhere, Anything, All at Once.
Yeah. He was
played
better in Loki.
two versions of himself.
Kind of like in Loki. He played like different versions of himself
he did.
too. See?
He's
meant to play...
talented. He has multiple roles in projects. All of them different and yet the same.
Different.
Next.
Very well. Thor, after explaining why he deserves some gratitude to Naboo. Naboo? Oh, you do you? I'm not some dewy-eyed tiefling maiden you just saved. You'll need to do a lot more legwork before I commit to any hip work. Why are you laughing?
Because I think it's great.
Next.
Gets Naboo stamps.
No, it gets questionable quality.
Naboo stamps.
Naboo, you haven't been yourself lately. I know you sacrifice a lot of time for our channel, but you need to relax. Naboo has a long response. That's nothing new. Here we go. You dare talk of sacrifice. Oh, kindness. I'm not reading. I know exactly what this is.
I've given up all chance at inner peace. I've made my mind a sunless space. I share my dreams with ghosts. I wake up every day to an equation I wrote 15 years ago from which there's only one conclusion. I'm damned for what I do.
You are.
My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight. They've all set me on a path from which there's no escape. So I'm crying now. Wow.
Are you?
I yearned to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost, and by the time I looked down, there was no longer any ground beneath my feet.
What the hell's going on?
What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burned my decency for someone else's future. I burned my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. No, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything. And I will make the UFC pay for what they stole from us. I could probably have done it better if I had practiced that at all.
I know. You got a little emotional.
A little bit.
I didn't realize it was about the UFC. That's why the tears of hatred, not of anything else.
No.
Tears of anger.
Yes.
Well done, hammer.
For me or for... Not for them.
Both.
Okay.
You get a hammer as well for the performance. For the tears. That was good.
Thank
I mean, even though I think they were genuine for some weird reason.
Maybe a little, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Double hammer. Next. His arrival was foretold in the ancient murals.
He's so cute.
It's kind of creepy.
I like
it's
it,
a
though.
black cat, too.
I like it.
I know you, yeah.
But what is his arrival foretelling?
What do the other symbols mean?
What do they mean?
There's the rose, and there's the heart,
There's
and multiple hearts, and
some blue lines.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Don't try to figure it out.
Okay.
Next. That's where we end it.
Yeah.
The prophecy.
We're either ending it on the prophecy or my speech, so I went with the prophecy.
Probably a good call.
Probably a good call.
All right, well, that is going to be all we got for you this week. So now it is your turn to take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of this week's memes, or you can always send in some memes to the email address in the description below, or post them in the Discord server. Whatever you choose to do, send those memes in. Let's talk some Star Wars, and until next time, thanks for watching.